Hi Lincoln Park, it's Miss Maddie again. This video, we're going to go over our requirements, attendance, and expectations for RPAK this year since it is a little different. So the way RPAK would go is we are expecting all of our students to attend one live note reading lesson per week. This is a lesson with Mr. V or with Mrs. Eckerman, which I talk about in our schedule video, so that you have more than one day that you can attend a live note reading class. For all of our returning students who've been in RPAK more than 1 year, you are expected to attend one live violin class per week with me. Okay, so if you miss a class, you gotta contact me so we can make that up during my office hours. Everybody will also complete 2 independent study lessons. It's kind of like homework, and you'll be able to get whatever those lessons are on Class Dojo. They will need to be completed every week, so you need to make sure if you get stuck or you need help, you check in during office hours so you can finish these assignments. And that is also counted towards your attendance. So let's move down here to attendance. As I mentioned, everybody will need to attend one live note reading lesson every week. Okay. All returning students will also attend one live violin class. So if you're new to RPAK, you go to one live lesson, and that's with Mr. V. If you're a returning student, you go to 2 live classes. Okay. If you miss a class, and we understand things happen, you might have a conflict with an appointment, there's an emergency, just communicate with us. Let us know. If we don't know by the end of the week why you have not attended your class or classes, it will be counted as an unexcused absence. If you have up to 3 unexcused absences, we will ask you to leave the program. RPAK is a sequential program where we're learning instruction in a specific order. So if you start missing too many classes, you will fall behind. And we want you to be successful. So that's why we ask that you are always there, okay? When we're participating, we want you to sit through the entire live lesson, okay? You're a violin student, you're responsible. Go to the bathroom before you sit down to watch your live lesson. Get a drink of water, whatever you need. Have all those materials in front of you before you log on with a Zoom link, okay? You need to follow directions and try to set yourself up in a space at your home where you won't have any distractions or disruptions, okay? If you're not doing your work or staying on task, we'll give you a verbal warning. And if you start getting a lot of verbal warnings, you will earn a red point in Class Dojo. Okay? In Class Dojo, we'll keep track of those. And once you've earned up to 3 red points, then we will start to have a conversation with your family about whether or not RPAK is a good fit for you, okay? We want to ensure that you are all connected to Class Dojo. So if you're having issues with Class Dojo, let me know, because that's where we're going to be posting a lot of our assignments. That's where you can keep track of attendance. That's where you can keep track of the points your student is earning. And that's going to be the way we communicate. And also, we want to ask that you practice some good Zoom etiquette, okay? These are much shorter classes. We're not going to be together in a room. So while you're in your live lesson, please make sure you're on mute and stay muted until myself or Mr. V asks you to unmute, okay? Keep your video on. We want to see your face. We want to make sure we can see what you're doing so we can help you correct it, okay? Use your name as your screen name. We don't want anything dorky or silly. We don't want to see iPhone, okay? Like, put your name on there. Especially if you attend one of the other live classes, like with Mrs. Eckerman, she's going to want to be able to call you by your name, okay? And then have all your materials prepared for class. If you have your violin, if you have your music, you got a pencil, you got your little cool tote bag from the Pioneer Center, whatever you need to be successful for that day. So those are our expectations. That's how this is going to look for RPAK this year. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me or Mr. V.